Hello people, and today I'm going to have to endure quite possibly one of the worst multicarts just ever. As in like in cartridge form, not counting all those Dream Gear plug and plays and stuff like that, because those don't deserve to be counted because they're that bad. And also because they're not technically cartridges, they're just plug and play things that you put in and just throw at the wall after about 5 minutes because the games suck arse. But enough of me ranting on the Dream Gear. Let's talk about what we have today. The GameStar Computer Pro, Smart Computer Pro, sorry, 48-in-1, which it really isn't. What's really funny is that on the back it has a CE embossed, which, in case you're wondering, is not the Chef Excellent seal of approval, but is actually the Certificate of European Safety, or whatever it's called. So yes, on that note, we gotta start this thing, haven't we? Fine, let's go. I better turn the sound down because it sucks. Yep, the Educational Computer 2000. Yeah, I'm guessing this was probably released in like Spain or an Eastern European country. So that's where these things tend to be released if they're released in Europe, I think. So yes, 16 different things on this page. We start off with Happy Birthday, which just resets the menu. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem because I think to actually get this to work properly you need a keyboard Famicom, but I don't have one, so yeah, I'll have to make do without. I try to do the best I can without one. So next up is this thing, which just writes the letter G over and over again. Obviously it would work better without if you had a keyboard, but like I said, I don't have a keyboard, so screw you. I'm going to the next thing. Messy gay, as it says on the picture, or message board, which is I think this is taken from the Family Basic. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, the Mario at the bottom definitely did just that. Can't do anything. So next, yeah. What's really odd though is that some of the apps take you back to the menu when it resets. Other times it takes you to like the opening screen, which is kind of odd. Music board is again from the Family Basic, I think. I say I think because I'm not very familiar with the Family Basic. Another thing you'll probably notice is that whenever I'm not holding down the D-pad, it always moves up and to the left, which I don't understand. So next up is Butterfly, which apparently features some person dancing. No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, they actually have some sort of DDR clone built into this multicart. There are a couple more songs. I think there are 2 more after this. And yeah, this is actually an 8-bit rendition of Butterfly. I forget who the artist is, but it's Butterfly, and that's the important thing. Another problem is that for whatever reason the D-pad will not work with this game. Yeah, a bit of a theme with stuff not working for this game. Trying to play this game on a D-pad's not going to work because it's a DDR clone, and the problem is that with a Famicom controller, NES controller, pretty much any normal controller, you can't press right and left at the same time, or up and down at the same time, because of the way the controller was designed. So yeah, you can't really play that properly, or at all on here because the button doesn't work. Calculator board is just Family Basic again. G Basic, it just comes up with a blue screen. Not sure what's up there. Computer drawer. This one's a bit weird, but I can't get it to work. I did try doing this on something else where it's like you draw stuff on the screen, but I could never understand. I could never entirely understand how you're supposed to use it. But let's see. Finger game, which kind of sounds wrong, to put it simply. But I've got no idea what this is. I can't even play it. I can't even get past the first screen. Right ABC. This one, yeah, oddly enough, the mouse doesn't move to the top left corner in this game. Well, actually, it's not even a game. It's just a game where it's just a program where you pick a letter, and it draws in the colours in the letter. Yeah, isn't this the most fun thing I've ever seen? Oh look, you can exit. It does actually take you back to the menu, which is nice. Superhero, which is not superhero, it is actually boys. Again, I forget who the artist is, because I'm not very familiar. Well, I'm not very into dance music myself. I was always more of a male-head. God, I love the music. I'd say for 8-bit renditions, they're not too bad actually. I mean, they're better than what was on the Beaten box, or Beatat box, or whatever it's called, which was some sort of Korean DDR clone, which I haven't had the chance to play because it hasn't been dumped. Wish I could play that one just to just to hear how bad their rendition of Take On Me is. Trust me, it is awful. It's like it is literally that off key as my voice was then. So yeah, next up is Hit ABC, which is actually actually seems to be a sort of modified version of Hit Marmot by NT Deck. Except it was modified so that you have to use a keyboard to play it, which naturally I don't have. So next up is Solitaire. Odd that uses the free cell icon on the menu. One problem that this version of Solitaire has is that the cards are the exact same time every time you start up. So instead I'm going to play a different set of cards. It's okay, it's not good. Still not good. These are awful cards because I can't do anything with them. Still can't do anything with them. This is it's Solitaire. You know what Solitaire is, right? I like how at the top you can't even see the bit at the top where it's supposed to say Solitaire. Just you can't even read it. But obviously it's supposed to say Solitaire, isn't it? And that's Solitaire. Next up is Typing School 1, which is some sort of typing school, I guess, but I can't use it. Word game. This one is just plain weird, as I will show you. All you have to do is you place an elephant, and you have to shoot eggs. And when you do, it comes up with just some random picture, and it tells you what the picture is. It's kind of stupid and pointless, and the graphics are not great. I mean, it's not even that pretty to look at. Oh yeah, and sometimes it can take forever for the thingy to actually drop one. Yep, you have a very ugly cat. A dog. If you want to win in Gambling House, please play this game at first. I already know how to win a gambling house. Rob 'em. But yes, this is sort of like a really basic poker game. You know, you can trade the cards and stuff. Isn't this the most exciting game ever? If you said yes, then you're deluded. Yay, I won because I'm awesome. Let's play that again. Just because I feel like it. It's so exciting, isn't it? Well, to be fair, it is probably the best thing so far. Although, of course, that isn't really saying much. Okay, pair of aces. Okay, and we're back again. Yeah, that was poker in a nutshell. I don't care. I'm not even going to bother redoing that. And yes, already the first game on the second page is a repeat. Okay, and yeah, Bill's jingle doesn't work. Right, ABC, we've seen this already. Ooh, here's one we haven't seen. Mine! Which is the exact same Minesweeper clone that was on the Gunfighter, pretty much. Graphics are slightly different, like this version has the smiley face, which the Gunfighter did not have. And the controls are needlessly awkward because when you hold the A button down, it goes up and to the left, which makes no sense. But let's quit out of this and let's go on to the next game. See, I didn't even have to press the button on the thing. Superhero! It's just the same thing again. And yes, when it does that, you have to do that again. Oh yes, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. When you in my room, do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. I threw the summer room because it is so crap. It's cost me £6 or something. Yes, I have to go this page thing again. Start so now ready. Duck Hunt! So this is good! Or at least it would be if it actually worked. Yeah, Duck Hunt doesn't actually work on this thing because it just comes up with a white screen, which is really disappointing. Anyway, I did try the other two, those don't work either. Word game is just that weird thing again. Poker, English edit, message board, music board, they're all repeats. Let's go on to the last page, which has, well, you can probably guess already. What is it? Here we go. Yes, after the white screen, and after the flyers flown away my screen, yes, it is track and field, as you can clearly see. As in, it is track and field. Unfortunately, it's really hard to play with a Famicom controller because there's no turbo buttons, which makes it really hard to play. And I lost. Oh come on, that was qualifying material. Stupid game. But yeah, screw that. I shall see you later, and I'll leave you with this message. GameStar sucks.